We are under the lights this evening. Marcus Walden gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you know, that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly
settling in the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The relay throw. On to first, a double play.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Chavis. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Back up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Count is 1-2. Pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys will just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Number 6, Travis.
Ready with the 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The catcher.
Up next is Danny Jansen, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 one more time.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Fouled off. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. The payoff pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the Jay's forced to settle for just the 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Soft liner towards short. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw, pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Here's Randall Grichuk. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pilar's there. And that's the third out. Blue Jays leave a pair. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Kevin Pillar. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
In now, Rafael Devers. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2-1.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Allen.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pilar, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Trent Thornton makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, J.D. Martinez. Hernandez is under it, and he... Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Bradley will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 28.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two, here it is.
Count is full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. McKinney's there for it. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. He singled his last time up. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
From experience, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his finger.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The center fielder, Jackie.
At the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. Gurriel is there to make the... John Gant is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 53.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing, and he pops him up. Guerrero into shallow left. To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. But pulled in at the hot. Stepping into the box, Rendell Gritchick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Jansen. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He loses him on ball 4. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The center fielder, Billy McKinney.
The 1-2.
Call.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Bo Bichette. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And matchup here.